Somebody recently asked me what I believe about God now that I'm no longer religious. So, a lot of you guys who follow me, you'll know that I grew up Mormon or LDS, and I left it when I was 32 years old. I left all religion after I left Mormonism. I did attend a Christian church for a while, a non-denominational church, just to see what it was like, but I still didn't believe in Christianity anymore. The word God is not really accurate to what I believe in anymore. What I usually tell people is I'm spiritual but not religious, and I believe in a higher power. So, the word that tends to fit what I believe most closely is panentheism. But I also like panpsychism because that fits a little more on the scientific observation of what might be out there and stuff. There's a lot more scientists who will be okay with that term, panpsychism. But essentially, I believe that there is an energy or a consciousness. I think of it as source that we all come from. All of our consciousness, the consciousness of all living things, comes from this source. So we're part of it. We're not separate from it. And I think of it like if source, or that ultimate consciousness, was the ocean, we would all be the tiny drops within it. That's the way I think of it. And so what would be the reason, right, that this consciousness I don't think this consciousness is a person, by the way. I think it's just us. It's like the ultimate version of us. What would be the reason for living this physical life, right? Well, the consciousness or source was the only thing that existed before our universe, or maybe multiple universes. It was on its own. It was a singularity. And you'd be pretty lonely and bored if you're the only thing that existed. So what it did, I believe, was it split itself infinitely into matter, the universe, living things, whatever. And then it evolved from lower life forms into us, or even higher forms of intelligence, of course. I don't think we're the only ones in the universe, obviously. I think of it like a giant game of Sims. I love The Sims 4. I love the whole Sims franchise. But essentially, we're all here to learn and experience and grow. I think that is the purpose of it all. I do believe reincarnation is possibly true as well. And I've made videos about why, and like the studies on children who remember past lives and stuff like that. There's actually a lot more science to it than most people know about. And I believe that we have a spiritual evolution that way, as well as, physical evolution that we've gone through to be who we are now. So yeah, I believe that we are the universe coming to know itself, which is actually something I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson say the first time. That really resonates with me a lot. I believe in source, a higher power. I don't believe in a personified God that's up in the sky and judges people and is going to send people to hell and stuff like that. That just doesn't make any sense to me. So I hope that answers that person's question and all the other people who were wondering as well.